Hey guys! Welcome to Influential Info. Join us today as we look at the life of Helen Keller, an American educator, author, co-founder of the American Civil Liberties Union and one of the most influential women of all time. Helen Keller was born on June 27, 1880, Alabama, USA. She was afflicted with an illness at the age of 19 months. That resulted in her losing sight and hearing. When she was 6, she was examined by Alexander Graham Bell. It was after that she met her first teacher and lifelong companion, Anne Sullivan, and was a remarkable teacher from the Perkins Institution for the Blind. At first, Helen wasn't very good at grasping the signs to the corresponding objects. Tempers flared up and tantrums were thrown, and demanded that she and Helen be isolated from her family. After a struggle, Anne taught Helen the word water. She helped her make the connection between the object and the letter. By nightfall, Anne had taught Helen about 30 words. In 1890, Helen began speech classes at the Horace Mann School for the Deaf in Boston. This was the beginning of her education. From 1894 to 1896, Helen attended the Wright Humason School for the Deaf in New York City. There she worked on improving her communication skills and studied regular academic subjects. In 1896, she attended the Cambridge School for Young Ladies. Even through college, Anne accompanied her. She held Helen to read the texts and interpret lectures. Helen graduated Radcliffe College in 1904 at the age of 24. In 1905, with the help of Anne and Macy, Helen published her book, The Story of My Life. It was about Helen's transformation from childhood to 21-year-old college student. After college, Helen set out to learn more about the world and how she could improve the lives of others. Helen was quite well known at the time. She gave lectures and shared her experiences. Later, she strongly advocated to improve the welfare of blind people. She wrote several articles about socialism. It was during this time that Helen first experienced public prejudice about her disabilities. For most of her life, the press had been overwhelmingly supportive of her courage and intelligence. But after she expressed her socialist views, some criticized her by calling attention to her disabilities. In 1915, along with renowned city planner George Kessler, she co-founded Helen Keller International to combat the causes and consequences of blindness and malnutrition. In 1920, she helped found the American Civil Liberties Union. She became a member in 1924 and participated in many campaigns to raise awareness, money and support for the blind. In 1946, Keller was appointed Counselor of International Relations for the American Foundation of Overseas Blind. Between 1946 and 1957, she traveled to 35 countries on 5 continents. In 1955, at age 75, Keller embarked on the longest and most grueling trip of her life, a 40,000-mile, 5-month trek across Asia. Through her many speeches and appearances, she brought inspiration and encouragement to millions of people. Helen's autobiography, The Story of My Life, was used as the basis for 1957 television drama The Miracle Worker. During her lifetime, she received many honors in recognition of her accomplishments, including the Theodore Roosevelt Distinguished Service Medal in 1936, the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1964, and election to the Women's Hall of Fame in 1965. Helen also received honorary doctoral degrees from Temple University and Harvard University and from the universities of Glasgow, Berlin, Delhi and Johannesburg. She was named an honorary fellow of the Educational Institute of Scotland. Helen died in her sleep on June 1, 1968, just a few weeks before her 88th birthday. During her remarkable life, Keller stood as a powerful example of how determination, hard work, and imagination can allow an individual to triumph over adversity. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below on who you guys want in the next video.